and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen, and I'm here with day 6 of series 12, 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And I'm combining it with Stash Dive Tuesday, trying to get some of the stash in my shelves and drawers and cubbies used up. Today's sketch is by Sarah Davies, and it is just a simple 2 pictures and some embellishments. You can do it up, you can do it down, whatever you want to do. I love the flexibility. And here is the bingo. This is the first time I'm not doing one in a straight line or a diagonal line. I kind of just picked some at random because what I want to do will not work. I will explain the pictures a little bit better in just a minute. I mean, it's kind of obvious what they are, but the entertainment to the pictures will come. So I literally stash dived. I have 8 to 10 different things here, ranging back to the 1900s. I think that says 1984 on the back of that sticker, although I don't use one of those, but still. This and the 2 papers I have here, other than my background paper or my that white cardstock, is from the Die Cuts with a View Luna paper pad, and then just a plethora of other things. So I have some papers, some embellishments, lots of embellishments, these fun 2 pictures, and this really cool sketch by Sarah. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I'm just going to flat out say this layout is cockeyed. Okay, I put the white paper down on this black background, cockeyed. I think I actually put it on the opposite side as what I planned. I don't know. Anyway, this layout did not, I love the way it turned out, and I will do my best not to let it drive me nuts that it's crooked. Now, in my opinion, it does not look crooked until I'm done embellishing. I think you might be able to tell when I'm realize, because right there it doesn't look crooked, right? Okay, it ends up crooked. Not by a drastic amount, but enough to drive me bananas while trying to create, to where I almost tried to pull it up and then realized I was going to tear something, and it was not happening. So I have taken 2 full sheets of paper. I gut one so that I can have 3 different patterns, and then I cut 2 strips from the other one, and I'm making the strip with these 2 here, and then I'm making that little scalloped part that's in the sketch by circle cutting some of that background paper, and then I'm going to cut them in half to give me that scallop. So I wanted to make sure that strip right there was not attached at the very bottom, so that I could tuck those little half circles in. So still right now, this looks straight to me. Maybe it's because it's on a diagonal and I didn't turn it fully. I don't know. But when I get the pictures on here, they do not look straight. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But you know what? It's only fitting for this cuckoo crazy picture. See, now it doesn't look straight anymore because it just does not. And I think I realize it, but maybe not completely at this point. So yeah, it's going to be a little off, and it is whatever it is. So these silver tags are from Recollections. I got them on clearance at Michael's, and I'm going to use another one of them down in the bottom. I literally just use a ton of things from some Carpe Diem sticker books, labels and tags and little things down the right bottom side. And I see here, I'm trying to fix it to where it doesn't look so cuckoo. You know what, guys? It is what it is. So I'm gonna just embellish the heck out of this little bit over here with this scrap of the same papers that I used to make that strip up there under the picture, and some of the extra little half circles. So while I'm building up that bit of the layout, let me just briefly explain. I took this picture of my best friend in the middle, my son's on the left, and my mom's on the right. And when I was sharing my pictures, we're on our way to get smoothies or slushies. When I shared this picture with my best friend, she said, "Why do I look like a penguin?" Talking about her shadow. Henceforth why I am tucking penguins in a couple of places. Now, originally I was going to title this The Penguin and the Giant because when I did my shadow, I look like I'm 90 feet tall. I'm about 3 feet into the road when I took that picture, and my head is touching the other side of the road. So you can't fully get an accurate picture of what's happening here and why I would have called it the giant. I've cut part of my legs off to make this picture the right size. But anyway, I thought I would I thought I would stick with the title I'm going to add in a little while that says Through Thick and Thin or So Much Fun. I add that down, or Embrace the Chaos. Like I have a bunch of little wordy things on here. Hit the Road. Like there's all sorts of stuff. So, so that is why I pulled out some embellishments of penguins and a giraffe because I don't really have an embellishment of a giant. So I just thought that those were kind of fitting. Normally, I would not use these embellishments touching my picture, and the penguin is slightly touching the picture. It is not an important picture. It's fun. These are like cheapy 50-cent puffy embellishments that I got off Amazon for like $10 for a ton of these little sheets. And I like to use them to fluff some things or to put on cards or something like that. But because it had these cute little penguins, I went ahead and put them on here. And like I said, I mean, it's not like it's some very special picture I couldn't reprint or that has some super sentimental value. It is our shadows on our way to get slushies that look like penguins and giants. It's fine. I have a dress on. That's why it looks that way. Just so you know. Y'all. This is what happens when my best friend and I get together. We are a big mess. So anyway, so I've built this big cluster up the right side, like the little strips of things. And it's a great way to use up tags and labels, things like that. I have a bunch in one of my Carpe Diem sticker sheets that are that black and like a minty green. And since I was going with mostly black with a little bit of blue in my embellishments and my paper, I thought pretty much any color was good to go. And then I also picked some things from a couple of Simple Stories. I've got, I think, a camera and some stars and hearts, I think, are all I'm going to bring in from that. Oh, no, the So Much Fun and the Hit the Road. Those also came from a couple of Simple Stories collections. The little moon I've tucked in, that came from a recollection sticker sheet. The coffee, the little heart, the Through Thick and Thin came from a Paper Studio collection. The stars are from some Paper Studio. Like I said, a plethora of places. I just brought in a bunch of different things, and really, whatever you see over there, I'm going to use everything except that one sticker that says the gang's all here. And then, of course, those two penguins that I wasn't sure I was going to use in the first place. I thought that the two little penguins that I had would be enough. And so I don't use the Miss Grossman's ones that I shared in the beginning that are dated 1984. I wasn't scrapbooking in 1984, y'all. I was 14. No, I was 9. Can't even do math today, guys. So, you know what? I don't think that I've had them that long. I think that maybe they were patented in 1984. But anyway, I did end up splattering with Balmy Night by Delusion Shimmer Spray, and I figured that would help me with all that white space. But I'm okay with that top corner being white. I'm okay with it. It's fine, you all. I put some stars up there. It's good. So here is the close-ups. I hope you're watching the playlist, you all. If you didn't find me on the playlist, I hope you'll go check it out. There are so many amazing creations going on right now. So much inspiration, so many ideas, awesome sketches. I cannot wait. So, go check all of that out. Stash Dive Tuesday, use up your stash. Totally encouraging a way to use up the little bits and pieces of things. So I hope you will go check that out as well. I hope you'll come back and see me again too. Got lots of hopes today, y'all. And I hope that you all have a great day. Happy scrapping.